YouTube, I'm Team Midnight and I'm back, and I got a car review. Spoiler alert, there it is. 330. It's a brand new 2022 BMW X3 330i X-Drive. Let's check it out. It's the Python blue metallic color. Nice color. There you go. Let's take a look at the trunk real quick. There's two ways. You can either use the key fob to open the trunk right here by holding it, or you can just do one of these numbers. There you go. It's good enough room. Got a little storage pocket right there. It's not the biggest trunk in the world, but it probably gets the job done for most people. Close that up. This is the G23 series. Let's take a look at the back seat. That's where I have it set comfortably. There's not that much room. I'm like 6'2", so it's tight back there. I could try to sit behind myself. Let's see if I could do it. This seat is pretty back too. Not the biggest room. If you're over 6 feet, I'd recommend like at least the X3. Maybe even the 4 Series has more room. Let's check out if I can fit behind myself though. Well, here's the test. This is where I have the seat to drive comfortably. Can I fit behind myself? This should be fun. By fun, I mean not very fun at all. A little tight back here, but okay, it's not bad once you get back here. Oh boy. All right, not bad actually. You know what? I underestimated the car. My knees are like right against the seat. I could like push this a little bit more forward actually, so it's not that bad, you know? It's actually not bad. 3 Series has a good enough space, considering it is a compact car. Here's the front, the view of the front. Obviously, it doesn't have the M Sport package. That's why it has like the regular BMW steering wheel. I mean, which is just fine. You don't really need it. It's a 330i. Great car. We got a sunroof. It's not panoramic, but it goes a little bit further than like a regular sunroof. Regular sunroofs go like to here maybe. So this goes a little further. That's pretty cool. Here's the shifter. The shifter as well as the iDrive controller. Here's your iDrive screen. Screen right there. Nice steering wheel. Your pedal box. Nothing fancy, but gets the job done. Overall, it's a great looking car, great feeling car. It drives really, really well. That's what I care about the most. I'm gonna give you my driving impressions a little bit later. But yeah, it's a great car. These are the cognac leather seats. I believe the front seats are heated. They're not ventilated though. It's nice. Cool color. The blue color with the brownish tone color matches pretty well. Got the speakers right there, door release. The pockets right there. Not really that big, but you can fit a drink or two. Front ones are more or less the same. So something that's pretty important. Let's see how, when the door closes, how solid does it sound? Pretty solid. All right, so as you know, with most modern cars, put your foot on the brake and you press your stop-start button. Boom. This is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, so it's not like the most greatest sounding engine or whatever on startup, but it actually sounds really well. Let's take a look at the gauge cluster. We got the fuel, we got your miles per hour, we even got a map in the middle, it tells you where you are. That's pretty cool. We got your total mileage display. Right now it's in comfort mode. If you press the little signal stock right here, it says BC. It's just like my X3 actually. Press the same thing, you'll change the screen. Buttons feel really nice. That's your pound-feet of torque and your horsepower that you're using. There's your G meters. Wow, this car got G meters. My car don't even have G meters. That's pretty cool. Got radio station playing, comfort parking. 25.7 miles to the gallon on this car. This car is very fuel efficient, let me tell you. Yeah. And then of course we got the iDrive system right here. The iDrive system is very easy to use, also kind of complex. There's a lot of parts to it, but it's very intuitive, very easy to use. You could either use this controller right down here. These are your little shortcuts to media, home, map, communications, the web store, app store, navigation. It makes it a little bit easier. You can also use this as a touchscreen if you like. So it shows you the car. It actually has the same color blue, Pythonic blue metallic, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at the shifter. It's a small kind of shifter. It's pretty cool. How it works is you press the button on the inside right here, and then you oh, I'm sorry, right, it's right here. It actually says unlock, and then you can put it in drive, put it all the way, put it in reverse. This car does have a backup camera and parking sensors. No 360 camera. It's a pretty small car. It's not really that big, so you don't really need a 360 camera. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it back in park. To put it in park, you just press the button, and now it's in park, as you can see down there. Yeah, pretty cool. This does not have the Harman Kardon sound system as your just a regular sound system. It still sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound bad or anything. There's your air vents, your climate control settings right there. There's your little shortcuts. It's a BMW trick. You change your radio stations right here. Volume knob right there. It's pretty cool. Volume and power. Yeah, CarPlay is wireless, as you can see. You just click up here, go to Apple CarPlay. Boom. You got access to all your music, your maps, phone, everything, texting, everything. Really cool. As you can see, the car is actually on, but the engine is not running. It's because this has the automatic auto stop start feature, which I do not like. However, at least you can shut it off. Press that button off every time you get in the car, or you could just put it in sport mode and it'll defeat the thing. And as you can see, RPMs are back up, and the car is actually well, the engine is actually running, so that's pretty good. It also has a parking brake, electronic parking brake. You pick it up like that. Lights on. That's how you know your parking brake is on. Here's an up close shot of the taillights. They look really cool. So yeah, also, just to see how the sunroof works, you just press this little button right here, hold it all the way, and here's how far it opens. Pretty good, better than an average sunroof. And I believe you can also tilt it, or I wonder if you can open it all the way. I actually don't know. No, I'm closing it. Let's see. I think you can open it too. I'm not, yeah, you can. Look at that. Nice, very nice. Look at that. Pop out your car like that, it's really cool. It also has the tilting feature too, where it like tilts and vents some of the air in. It's pretty cool. It's almost like having a convertible without actually having a convertible, you know? Really cool feature. Here are the wheels and the wheel size, 225/45, 18-inch rims. Almost forgot to show that it closes kind of like this. And you just press it and it opens. You got two cup holders, you got the 12-volt outlet, and you got a USB-A charger. Yeah. Let's take a look in here now. You just press the button right here in front. Pretty good space. I believe there's a light in there, and you got a USB-C outlet. Oh, it's pretty cool. It's not really deep, but you get the job done. Also, the trim is this dark grain wood. Personally, I'm not a fan of the grain wood, but it looks all right. The dark grain looks pretty good. The lighter grains I don't really like. I prefer the aluminum. Not bad though. As you can see, the mirrors are a pretty decent size, and they do have blind spot warning as well. Let's also take a look at the steering wheel. This is not the M Sport steering wheel. This is the standard BMW steering wheel. Thank you, truck. So it does have a heated function, so that's great. The buttons feel really nice. The horn is pretty loud. Yeah, overall it's a nice steering wheel. I prefer the beefier M steering wheel, but this one is just fine. Here's how it looks driving at night. There's the ambient lighting. Really nice. Headlights do a great job of lighting up the road. No fog lights though, but don't really need them. I'm gonna turn on the street and let's see how well it lights up the road. It's a pretty dark road over here. Lights it up pretty well. Let's check it out. Yeah, lights up this road pretty well. Good stuff, good stuff. Still wish it had fog lights, but a lot of manufacturers are getting away from headlights. Overall, looks great though. Drive time. Brakes feel good too, by the way. These are not the M Sport brakes, in case I didn't mention it before. These are your standard brakes for BMW. And they're really good, by the way. Somebody knocked over a cone. Oh boy. So even on regular street driving, this car handles amazingly well. It soaks up the bumps pretty well. Bumps and the potholes and all that stuff. This is a really good job at that. Makes a nice sound. Some of it is probably synthesized, but I don't care. It sounds good. That's all I care about. It sounds really good. Try to see if I can make it sound a little bit. Maybe not. Sounds good. It rides good. Ride quality is great. Doesn't beat you up. Can't really complain about this car. There's that carpet lighting. It also has the BMW projector logo. You can't really see because it's not that dark out anymore. Let's see how the interior lighting looks. LED lighting. You can change the lights to different colors, of course. An LED light throughout. Nice. So I was just editing my BMW 2022 330 xDrive video, and I realized I didn't give my final thoughts or impressions of the car. Is that it's a pretty great car. It's a great compact car. If you need more room, you're gonna look at that. You're gonna need to look at the X3 and the 5 Series probably. But overall, it's a great car. It drives really well. Great suspension, very comfortable, very good for long drives and road trips. So I definitely would highly recommend it. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.